Well, I was actually on my way down to the barn to film an outro to everything I've been recording today, and it dawned on me I didn't actually film any kind of an intro. So, good morning, I guess, even though it's really afternoon. It is Saturday here, and we have a day where it is probably our last one for a couple of days before it starts to rain. So there's a ton of stuff that I need to try to get done today, but honestly it's going to be just the stuff I think that I need to get done before it gets wet. So I got to go get some cattle panels for the tomatoes to get strung up the rest of the way. I got a huge hay round sitting out here, which you guys will see in a little bit, that is dry, and I need to make nesting box hay out of it. So I'll be showing you guys that today, and just some other miscellaneous things that we kind of got accomplished. That's things we do every day. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. We'll cut over to the real video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, it is Saturday morning, and my feed store's only open for about a half day today. I was taking a quick inventory on what I need feed-wise, and I have these 3 chicken barrels. As you can see, they are pretty well empty. I got a little bit left in this one. That is probably not enough for much of anything. Got a little bit of cow feed in here. That actually is enough to get them through today, because they just get like about a scoop each every day, just as kind of a top off. Actually twice a day. And then on the pig feed, I am empty. Now I do have, this is the pig feed I have that needs to go in. That is about a half a bag, probably about I don't know, 20-25 pounds. So it takes 6 bags to fill it. So if I got 3 more bags there, probably be pretty good. Definitely will need 6 bags of the cow feed, because I don't have any in this stack. That is all, my pink tags are all pork producer. So I'll have to work on that. And then on the poultry feed, I actually have 6 bags and a partial, but I have 6 bags of poultry feed. And that'll be enough to get me through 1 barrel. So I will need at least 12 bags in order just to fill the other 2 barrels. These guys are eagerly just wanting some grain. Plenty to eat, but a little spoiled. You're just looking at me. On the other hand, most of what these guys are getting right now is grain. You guys hungry? I know you are. Alright, well, I will get this put down and we will get you some feed. So I did end up feeding these 2 in 2 different spots, and there's another bowl somewhere in here. I have no idea where it went. But they do not get along well when it comes to feed. They get along good otherwise, because they've pretty much grown up together. And then of course, Petunia over there, she's got to get her own, because she is very defensive about her food. And then in the yonder, Mr. Boris, he's still by himself today. But I think we're going to move little Mister over here in with him, just as a companion, so that Boris isn't by himself. They've got plenty of room to roam. That water trough actually is kind of how we transported the little tiny ones. They didn't come to food very good, so right now it's just there for them to play in. Nothing more. And then of course Boris has got his own big plot over there about the same size. So got their mud hole. They're working on digging. This is a new one. I can see them starting to dig over here. But of course this whole area right here fills with water during heavy rains, so they should be in 7th heaven. You can see they've already started to trench it out a little bit. They should be in 7th heaven. And Boris, on the other hand, let me walk you over and show his. He has made himself a nice little mud pit. Very nice. And then lastly, we have our volunteer tomato that came up. This was a compost pile of just hay and stuff that I had removed from when the cows were eating hay. And we grew a giant tomato plant. As you can see, it is fruiting. But I have no idea what they are. Look like they're pear, yellow pear. That's what I think they are. I think. There's more up there. Are you guys waiting for some grain this morning? Is this what you're wanting? You got plenty of water. Lots of flies today. Get some fly spray out here for you guys. What do you think? I know, I know. Oh, the flies. Get rid of the flies. You're still shy. You do not like. You, on the other hand. Oh, you're moving too fast. Alright, we'll get you this food before I get a mutiny on my hands. See what I did there? Yes, you do. So this is the list of what I think I need. I can get my chicken, my cow, my pig. It's about 1,000 pounds of feed. Should be about $357, give or take. We will check and see. So basically started off, I can do a total of 18 of the chicken feed. I can do a total of 6 cow and 6 pig. Took out what I already have, and that is what I should need. We'll check on it when I get back in a few minutes. All right, I am back and I have got it all loaded up. So it ended up costing me about $308. There was $11 in discounts because I paid with cash. So always do that if you can, if they give you the discount. And yep, that is all the feed that I needed. What made it a little bit less than what I thought was that I had planned on an average of about $17 a bag, and in reality, the pork producer is only about $14 a bag, and the creep feed, which is the cow feed, only runs me about $13 a bag. So I can never remember the specifics before I go, so I just average it out at 17, so I know I have enough cash with me. Otherwise, now I get to go unload it all. And because I'm going to go unload this, I actually have to go to Tractor Supply and pick up some cattle panels so I can work on the tomato plants today, hopefully. But this is what about 1,050 pounds of feed looks like in the back of the truck. So go unload this, and then it's off to Tractor Supply, probably for a couple loads, because I've got to get 16-foot cattle panel in the back of the truck. So this is going to be my stopping point for today. I made, that one bag is not 100% full, so this is about 20 bags, just shy of nesting box hay. I will keep this up in the loft, so I will seal it up. I didn't need to get that done right now. I do have a couple other activities I got to do outside. But this is dry, so the main thing with the nesting box hay is I wanted to get that made up before the hay round got wet again. It was kind of the one that I bought at the beginning of the summer, and you know, the cows, they look at it and say, hey, I've got green grass, I am not going to eat any of that hay. And you know, it works okay for the pigs, but it's going to just kind of sit there and rot if I don't do something with it. So I pulled off everything that was good, and you know, kind of mulching it up with the mower makes it fluffier and softer for the chickens. I seem to like that a little bit better. It's definitely better for the eggs for me, my opinion. And I can get more of it volume wise in one of those feed bags. So, you know, today just kind of was the perfect day because I got 18 bags. I had a couple of them. So I had 6 bags of chicken feed. You know, I got the 12 bags today, so I got all those loaded up. And then, you know, I had a couple extra bags, which is kind of how I get to my 20 number that I ended up having. But, you know, I'll get those sealed up and put up in the loft for the winter time. And you know, I figure if I use, you know, a bag a week or every week and a half, we'll just kind of see how they stretch. That'll help keep the eggs a lot cleaner in the wintertime. And it's just not an activity I can do in the wintertime. It's got to be done in the summer. So took advantage of the round being super dry, and I'm going to have to go on to doing something else before it starts to rain. So it did drizzle on me a little bit while I was trying to get this done, so I didn't know for sure if it was gonna hold out or not. But I do need to string trim and mow between the raised beds, and the chickens will love that because all of the clippings end up going to them. So, and then dinner is right on the horizon, so that'll be immediately following. So I'll record a little bit more, but at this point I want to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you saw today, kind of just that day in the life. And if we can get some filming done tomorrow with the storms coming in, great. But otherwise, we will see you on the next Blue Jay Acres.